I found love in you, and I've learned to love me too. Never have I felt that I could be all that you see. It's like our hearts have intertwined into the perfect harmony. This is why I love you. Ooh, this is why I love you. Because you love me. You love me. This is why I love you. Ooh, this is why I love you. Because you love me. You love me. I found love in you, and no other love will do. Every moment that you smile chases all the pain away. Forever and a while, and my heart is where you'll stay. This is why I love you. Ooh, this is why I love you. Because you love me. You love me. This is why I love you. Oh, this is why I love you. Because you love me. You love me. The stars have all aligned, and right now is the perfect time to say, I love you, 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 I do. This is why I love you. This is why I love you. Because you love me. I found love in you, and no other love will do. That's why I love you. I found love in you, and I've learned to love me too. Never have I felt that I could be all that you see. It's like our hearts have intertwined into the perfect harmony. This is why I love you. Ooh, this is why I love you. Because you love me. You love me. This is why I love you. Ooh, this is why I love you. Because you love me. check your cell phone to make sure it's on the vibrator off position. We sure appreciate it. Thank you so much. All right, check now. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise. And I've learned to love me too. Never have I felt that I could be all that you see. It's like our hearts have intertwined into the perfect harmony. This is why I love you. Ooh, this is why I love you. Because you love me. You love me. This is why I love you. Ooh, this is why I love you. Because you love me. You love me. I found love in you, and no other love will do. Every moment that you smile chases all the pain away. Forever and a while, and my heart is where you'll stay. This is why I love you. Ooh, this is why I love you. Because you love me. You love me. This is why I love you. Oh, this is why I love you. Because you love me. You love me. The stars have all aligned, and right now is the perfect time to say, I love you, 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 I do. This is why I love you. This is why I love you. Because you love me. You may be seated. Welcome, one and all. We are gathered here today to take part in that most time-honored celebration of the human family, uniting a woman and a man in marriage. Very happy man, by the way. Yashika and Terrell have come to witness before us, telling of their love for each other. We remember that theirs is the love whose source is the affection of those who love them into being. We remind them that they are performing an act of complete faith, each in the other, that the heart of their marriage will be the relationship they create. In a world where faith often falls short of expectation, it is a tribute to these two who now join hands and hearts in perfect faith. Ask the children if you'll stand. Who gives this woman to be married to this man? We do. That's all in unity.
Go ahead and get your bride, sir. All right. He ain't passed out yet. We're good. Right. Oh. All right. You can face each other. They'll take that. Go ahead and hold hands. There you go. Yashika and Terrell have chosen a poem. Get them straight. Get them straight. A poem to underline their love for each other. At this time, if DeMarcus will come for reading of our poem. Where's DeMarcus? Oh, there you go. Follow the yellow brick road or the flowers.
Hello, everybody.
Hello.
Let's go tell a little love story about Yashika and Terrell. Bear with me, I'm not a singer. Couldn't we please be happily ever after? We could be strong together for so long. So long. So long to who she used to be and who he thought he would never be, because right now they're standing in the very spot that they thought they'd never be. And they met in 1991. Dated 6 months to a year and eventually parted ways because he was kind of set in his ways and she was still trying to change some of her ways, and intimidated by his parents because she thought that they would think she was one of them girls from around the way. She thought they would think she was one of them girls from around the way, but apparently God make ways. And though we're here now, let's rewind time when he got mad and walked out of her retail line when she told him that she was engaged. He became enraged. Been on 2 different journeys, but here they stand together, united, ready to share some of the same old wounds, giving birth to something great like a newborn baby fresh out the womb. Now this is love. And I'm not talking about that Will and Jada Smith love, because they ain't never sharing. And definitely not that Jay-Z and Beyonce crap, because they will never be on the run. But they will continue to run to each other as their embrace will give them perpetual ways to keep falling in love with just one another. And though they've both been down this road before, she's waited too long to be rescued by her Prince Charming, and he was incomplete without his ribs, so don't let this sound too alarming. It was her that God had to give. But it was her that God had to give. And this is not a fairy tale. This is their reality. They found reflection in one another. He is the dried up tissue paper from every tear that ran off her makeup. And she is the molded that mended the broken pieces from his bad breakup. He's Houdini, she's his genie, making each other forget what it feels like to know neglect. And I'll deflect. Because Yashika Snell didn't believe men existed like Terrell until 2012, when he showed her that he had the ability to love her selflessly and no conditions, unconditionally on a love mission. He knocked down the wall that she built to protect her heart where pain and longevity coexisted. Bone of his bone, flesh of his flesh. He knocked down the wall. Bone of his bone, flesh of, I'm sorry. Bone of his bone, flesh of his flesh. He put his last name next to hers and he stitched it. The one he thought he lost out on is now his missus. And you cannot tell me that this isn't beautiful, as he stands here dressed like the armor of God and she's exemplifying an angel protecting it. What God put together, let no man pull asunder, so any seeds of discord, we're neglecting it, because this is beautiful. He is the pencil and she is the poetry that I write. He is the music and she is the melody that I sing, until I realize my voice isn't beautiful enough for this wedded bliss. I mean, ain't y'all ready to see them kiss? And if beauty had the ability to fit inside a frame, there still wouldn't be perfect enough measurements to fit this inside that frame. I'm talking no 8 by 10 or 13 by 11 would be big enough to hold the beauty that our eyes behold, so she can hold that pose. Let me try. Let me try and draw every detail that shapes your frame as Terrell Moses, virtue, a woman not broken, valor, a man unspoken. They both have another chance at love and they deserve it. I mean, like, why can't y'all picture this perfect? And this is a Kodak moment. So let's live in this moment. As they say, I do forever. To death do them part, even if they have to kill each other. So cheers and blessings to those lovebirds, because at last they will be happily ever Auberts.
Wow. Now, I don't know about you, but I can't even follow that, so. I'm gonna let y'all just go ahead and view the love that's there right there. So get your cameras, take your beautiful pictures real quick. And that hit my heart. I had to take a break, like, whoo, time out. We work on that singing, but the poetry is on time, amen? All right. That's time for a group hug. There we go. All right. All right. Well, maybe forget where I was at. We thank you, DeMarcus. That was beautiful. I mean, absolutely beautiful. Give him another hand. Come on now. We'll be selling videos later on, $10 a piece. Thank you. All right. All right. Terrell.
Yes.
Back to the good part. Will you receive Yashika as your wife? Will you pledge to her your love, faith, and tenderness, cherishing her for as long as you both shall live?
I will.
Excuse me?
I will.
I just want to make sure everybody heard that. I just need a couple witnesses, that's all. Yashika, will you receive Terrell as your husband? Will you pledge to him your love, faith, and tenderness, cherishing him as long as you both shall live?
I will.
Oh, that was pretty strong. All right. Yashika and Terrell receive each other from their fathers and mothers, who give you both into each other's keepings, by now saying each to the other words which will tell of your love. Terrell, if you will repeat after me. I, Terrell, take you, Yashika,
I, Terrell, take you, Yashika,
to be no other than yourself,
to be no other than yourself,
in all the ways
in all the ways
that life may find us,
that life may find us,
tending you in sickness
tending you in sickness,
and rejoicing with you in health,
and rejoicing with you in health,
as long as we both
as long as we both
shall live to love.
shall live to love.
All right, did you memorize all that? No. Okay, well, then go ahead and repeat after me then. I, Yashika, take you, Terrell,
I, Yashika, take you, Terrell,
to be no other than yourself,
to be no other than yourself,
in all the ways
in all the ways
that life may find us,
that life may find us,
tending you in sickness
tending you in sickness
and rejoicing with you in health,
and rejoicing with you in health,
as long as we both
as long as we both
shall live to love.
shall live to love.
All right. Will you now give and receive rings? May we have the rings, please? There we go. Thank you, sir. Thank you, ma'am. Lucky I worked out for that one. These circlets of precious metal are justly regarded as a fitting emblem of the purity and perpetuity of the marriage state. The ancients were reminded by the circle of eternity, as it is so fashioned to have neither a beginning or an end. While gold is yet so incorruptible that it cannot be tarnished by use or time, so may this union be, as today we solemnize it, be more lasting than time itself. Terrell, if you'll take those, place them. Is it a combination ring? It's a combination. Excuse us while we get the combination right. We're gonna lock it all the way in. Go ahead, slide it in. There we go. Put that on. Hold it about halfway there and repeat after me. Wear this ring forever, Yashika,
Wear this ring forever, Yashika,
as a symbol of love
as a symbol of love
and peace
and peace
and all that is unending.
and all that is unending.
All right, go ahead and lock it in. Use some lotion for that. Oh, we got it. Good job. If you'll do the same, place it on his finger and Hold it about halfway there and repeat after me. Wear this ring forever, Terrell,
Wear this ring forever, Terrell,
as a symbol of love
as a symbol of love
and peace
and peace
and of all that is unending.
and of all that is unending.
All right, go ahead and put the handcuffs. Anybody got some lotion? There we go. All right. In the years which shall bring Yashika and Terrell into greater age and wisdom, we pray that their love shall be forever young, that they shall be able to always recover from the moments of despair and the passionate ways of youth. In this hope, may they keep the vows made on this day in freedom, teaching each other who they are, what they yet shall be, enabling them to know that in the fullness of being, they are more than themselves and more than each other, that they are all of us, and today we share joyously the fruits of life. Therefore, in so as much as Yashika and Terrell have declared their love and devotion to each other before family and friends, by the authority vested in me by this great state of Georgia, I pronounce that they are husband and wife. I now greet you as husband and wife, and if you let me get out the way one more time, you may now kiss your bride. Face this direction. Face this direction. Ladies and gentlemen, it's my esteemed honor and privilege to present to you for the very first time Mr. and Mrs. Terrell and Yashika Aubert. Oh. Oh.
Okay, so I had a lot to prepare for this speech and a lot of things to say, then decided not to go into all of them, but I got to touch on a couple of things. Terrell and I, some of you have known Terrell a little bit longer than me, but it's been some quality time as we've known each other now for about 14 years, meeting at work, and got to know this brother through some thick and thin, and feel like I have a pretty good idea of what he wants, doesn't want, what he needs, and doesn't need in his life. And let me say that this is the life partner for him. This is a long time coming, because he didn't know he wanted, but he knew it when he found it. And Tashika, you know, it all goes back to when really she came to visit my family and I in Seattle. And we were supposed to spend, I don't know what, 8, 9 wineries. I talked it up, how great Washington wine was, and we were going to see all this stuff. she ended up with me, my wife, and our 2 kids, 8 and 5 at the time, really in the SUV on ferries and running all the way through the middle of nowhere. It's not fair. I know, we got to see 2 wineries, we got 2. But in that time, her grace, her poise, her just ability to impact us all. And most importantly, what we saw was a chemistry between this man and woman. Yes, sir. That it was meant to be, that nothing could really take apart. And so, to that, I just gotta say, it's, part of me wants to say it's about time, but now that we're here, I wish you both nothing but joy and happiness for the rest of your lives.
I'm having a Sheikah moment right now. If anybody know me, they know my best friend. It's her right there. I have seen my mom in the most darkest places. But Terrell, thank you so much. Thank you so much because you have really been her medication. You have helped her so much inside and out, the person that she is now in the future. You have helped me, my husband, and my kids. Thank you so much. Thank you. You got a bad one right there, bro. Yeah. You got a bad one. But since I have known this story from the beginning, I'm talking about back when I'm like, who is Terrell in Japan in a hurricane, tsunami, like what's going on? So if you know about that, you know this has been the beginning. And for that, I do say, again, you got a bad one. So you guys, please build towards your forever.
I see you, Dad.
I have known Sheikah for, I don't know how long it's been, 18 years? 18 years. I saw her when she came into the agency as a little skinny young little thing. And I've seen her go through life's journey, as we all do. But tonight is a special night because now I see her as happy as she has ever been. And you're the one to take the credit for that because you brought a ray of sunshine into her life. And I think she's brought a ray of sunshine into your life as well. So we congratulate this wonderfully beautiful, spiritual, God-lifting couple up to find all the happiness that God has prepared for you. So I would like to ask the Valley staff. To our co-worker, our friend, Sheikah and Terrell.
Okay, I'll start from way back when. When Terrell was in my womb, he kicked my ass. Okay? But when he was born, he was the light of our lives. I mean, he was a cute little kid. He's ticklish, so if you tickle, he's so there you go. And he was a chubby little kid. And my friends called him Fat Aubert. And so they would tickle him and call him Fat Aubert. And we vowed to make him, to nourish him and teach him respect and you know, educate him. That education is the key to everything. In case people don't know.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. So he's very intelligent, and I can't take the credit. I think my husband takes the credit for that. But anyway, he looks like me, so I take credit for the looks. Yeah, the good looks. But honestly, when he was married before, he would keep everything inside. He didn't let us know what was going on. Then we found out, and then he re-met Yoshika, you know, from way back when, and we could see a difference, a big difference. And I mean, we love him, we love her. They're happy. As long as they're happy, that's all we want. That's all we ask. And that's it. We love them.
Hi, baby. I love you. I love you, Chica.
Love you too, Titi.
That's my baby. I raised her. Well, she's a little bitty, tiny, fat face, baby. She's tiny, bitty. She's grown to a beautiful, wonderful person and an even more beautiful woman, and I love her with all my heart. She's a snail as well as a pennyman. She's a pennyman. Her daddy is my big brother, and we enjoyed having her around. I raised her with my daughter together. Tanisha Stennett, I raised her with my baby. Her sister/cousin, I'm her auntie/mom. She's shy over there. She's so short, you probably wouldn't see her. This is my baby. I love her. And you know what, Terrell? Welcome to our family. Yes, Terrell, welcome. We welcome you with open arms, and we will love you. We know you got to be good because you got my baby. You know, we haven't met you, but we have met you. And because we have, we know that you're cool because my baby she'll make mistakes. So, and you made her, look at that smile on her face. Look at that shine, look at that glow. You know, so we thank you very much, Chica, and from your Pennyman family, and your daddy up above, and your grandpa, and your mama, Carolyn Janelle Snell. Baby, we wish you nothing but all the love and happiness in the whole world. And you too, Terrell. Salute!
I'm gonna keep it real simple. Y'all don't want me to speak up in here because I got a whole lot to say. Woo! You think you know all the stories, girl? You don't know all the stories. We connected. Period. I looked at him. Who the hell this individual think he is? He is himself. I've never seen him more himself than with you. Not even with me. I done seen a whole lot, girl. I done put him through a whole lot. You know, man, you almost got us deported. You don't gotta worry about Trump. You almost got us stuck in Mexico one time. I ain't even need to tell y'all the story. We have way too much history for me to even touch the top of the iceberg. But please understand this. This is my brother. Nothing could break that time. Ever. I'm here for you. I'm here for your family. Know that. Because just because you think you might have got a new dad, a new whatever in Terrell, you got a new uncle, a new sheriff in me. You got another man in the family that will help anyone out if y'all willing to talk, listen, share, whatever. That's my dog. I support him through thick, through thin. Y'all can't even figure that shit out. But man, 50 grand, 100 grand, don't matter. I spent my last dollar on you, I don't even blink. I love you, Sheikah. I love you, Sheikah, for fulfilling this man, for bringing him to his potential. Everything he's supposed to be, you helped him become. Understand that. So you have my undying love and support through it all. Call on me if you